Hi, everybody. It's Dennis Daly, welcoming you to All Week Theater. Every week I take a classic old-time radio episode, cut it up into 5 pieces, and present it for your convenient listening pleasure. Edward G. Robinson starring in The Maltese Falcon. And our final part, Part 10.
Tonight, the Maltese Falcon had its share of thrills. But in recent weeks, Edward G. Robinson has been on the road to adventure in real life. We'll get the inside story now as he and Gail Patrick and Laird Krieger come back for a curtain call.
It must have been pretty exciting crossing the Atlantic in wartime, Eddie.
Well, we went over by plane, Gail, and as we approached the other side, it was nip and tuck there for a few minutes. I wasn't sure whether I'd make it or not.
Nazi planes go after you?
No, we were playing bridge, and I made the bid doubled and redoubled.
Did you fly back, too, Eddie?
I came back on a ship, Laird. I was sure I got a chance to see a submarine, but nothing happened.
The word must have gone out that Little Caesar was aboard.
Now, don't kid about that, CB. Purely because of Little Caesar, I received a great distinction. The fellows made me an honorary member of the gun crew.
So seriously, Eddie, in entertaining our soldiers in England, how did you find them? Are they cheerful?
Cheerful and determined, CB. As for the English people, nothing seems to bother them. They've had rationing so long, it isn't a topic of conversation now. That great clock, Big Ben, was symbolic of the whole country to me. Every time it strikes, it seems to be saying, "It's later than you think, Adolf Hitler."
I suppose you did some broadcasting yourself while you were there, Eddie.
Well, one afternoon I broadcast 6 messages to the continent in French, Spanish, Romanian, German, Danish, and Italian.
What, no Greek?
Well, I'm working on Russian at the moment, dear. I want to be able to say thank you to all the Russians I meet from now on.
Now, you've had many successes on the screen, but in years to come, I think you will value most the success you achieved in this job for your country.
Well, thank you, C.B. What are you doing here next week?
Well, that's when the big question comes up again, Eddie. Because next week, our play is the Paramount comedy hit, Our Husband's Necessary. And in it, we'll present those eminent thespians, George Burns and Gracie Allen. In the play, George works in a bank and Gracie is secretly trying to help his career. So tune in next Monday night and get Gracie Allen's answer to that burning question, Are husbands necessary?
Oh, sounds like a lot of fun, C.B. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. And don't miss George and Gracie. Our sponsors, the makers of Lux Flakes, join me in inviting you to be with us again next Monday night when the Lux Radio Theater presents George Burns and Gracie Allen in Are Husbands Necessary? This is Cecil B. DeMille saying good night to you from Hollywood.
Edward G. Robinson will soon be seen in the Columbia picture Destroyer. Gail Patrick has starred in the Republic production Hit Parade of 1943. And Laird Krieger's next picture is the 20th Century Fox Technicolor production Hello, Frisco, Hello.
I hope you've enjoyed that episode of the Lux Radio Theater with the Maltese Falcon, starring not Humphrey Bogart, but Edward G. Robinson. So join me next time when we cut up yet another old-time radio show into 5 parts on All Week Theater.